Hello, my people. Hello, everyone. Hope you're good. I hope that this Edo State election will not give some people hypertension and high blood pressure, because right here the PDP and the APC seems not to be getting anything softer. They seem to be giving each other really hard, just because of an online poll that was actually done. They are yet on another war of words just because of that. That's why would a particular candidate win that, and why would he not win, and all of that. And I believe this shouldn't be a do or die thing. It should just people, they should just allow the flow, let it just flow as it is thought to be. But unfortunately they are taking it out of hand, and it seems that these things are really getting out of place, because APC keep accusing the People's Democratic Party leadership, just as the People's Democratic Party leadership are also insulting the APC's leadership for different reasons, well, best known to them. For that, from my own point of view, yes, for best known to them, they have their reasons for doing this. Anyway, we'll bring you details of this shortly, but before then, if you haven't subscribed, please ensure you hit the subscribe button, and also give this video a thumbs up. Yes, your thumbs up is the like button, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell, because that is the only way you get notified anytime we drop a new video. Okay guys, without further ado, let us dive right into the details and see what could happen, why APC dismisses PDP's claim on online polls result. Or could an online poll just be causing another problem? Anyway, let us dive right into the details and hear it all from the All Progressive Congress and the People's Democratic Party. All Progressive Congress APC Edo State Chapter has dismissed the People's Democratic Party's claim on online polls and results on the position of the two leading governorship aspirants, APC Pastor Osage Ize Iyamu and the People's Democratic Party PDP's Godwin Obaseki. Edo APC, through the chairman of its Media Campaign Council, Mr. Prince John Mayaki, yesterday at a news conference in Benin City, said Obaseki had run out of verve and rendered dispirited by his growing rejection by Edo residents. Edo PDP, through its publicity secretary Chris Nehikari, on Sunday at a news conference in Benin, alleged that APC-sponsored online poll showed that Obaseki was leading in 16 of the state's 18 local governments. APC in Edo State, their Edo PDP leaders' hallucination has grown worse and is this time manifesting in a bizarre fantasy of a purported victory in an online poll, which they falsely and irresponsibly claim was sponsored by us, APC. While we understand PDP leaders' desperation as informed by their cluelessness on how to proceed further, now that the people's message of rejection to them has become clearer and impossible to ignore, we nevertheless expect them to at least put in some efforts in their creation of fiction and spinning of lies, especially since the new strategy they appear to be deploying is to build a mountain of excuses in anticipation of the disgraceful defeat they will suffer at the polls. It is important to state that the irresponsible and false claim bandied by the PDP that the APC sponsored and lost an online poll is dismissed by two factual points. The first being that as a party, we the APC are too busy doing the groundwork of grassroots mobilization of voters across the 192 wards of the state and building on existing support and love the people already have for the party, with the aim of attracting even more supporters on the strength on our manifesto, something the PDP lacks, to be involved in the pretty tricks of staging such sponsoring such polls as alleged by the busybody party, PDP. We acknowledge the importance of weighing public opinion on issues, but we also know that such exercise must be carried out in a transparent process using credible mediums that are protected from the manipulation of desperate parties like the People's Democratic Party that are on the frantic chase of any form of good news to breathe some life into their deflated and dull campaign. If the PDP leaders want to be taken seriously, then they should provide an undebatable evidence of our sponsorship of the said opinion poll. They should not only publish the contractors or the organization contracted, but must also disclose the full details and results of the said polls conducted by APC and won by the PDP. We know that the PDP will come up empty because the things do not exist and the allegation is only the product of their crooked minds, said Mayaki. Edo APC also stated that the latest noise by the People's Democratic Party members was an act of propaganda aimed at confusing the emerging demeaning narrative of a party losing in reality in the polls. As a result, were suffering early trauma and having ghoulish nightmares. It said it would continue with its issue-based campaign while advising Edo people to disregard the false claims made by the PDP. Well, this is so unfortunate because I do not expect this from adults. Really, just an online post. Anybody could come up with an online post. I can post it on my page. I can tell every one of you, what do you think about this Edo State election? Please vote for your candidate, and everyone will vote. That doesn't mean that will be the outcome of the election, because of course I can have more supporters from a particular, a party than the other, and that will exactly read the results of the kind of people in that place. So if PDP is saying that they won an online poll, for me, I don't think that is a problem the APC should actually, be bent on and, call too many attentions to it. It is just an online post. And definitely for any election in any state in Nigeria, we see a lot of online polls being organized by some, civil societies or some organizations and all of that. But that has not really pinpoint who the winner of the election would be. It never showed how the outcome of the election will be. But really, going to the extent of calling each other names or calling the PDP names just because of an online poll is so demeaning, and do not expect that from the All Progressive Congress, because of course, just as Chris Nehikari keeps talking for the PDP, the same way Prince Mayaki has been doing for the APC, because of course we all know that both are the publicity secretary for their campaign organization for both the PDP and the All Progressive Congress. But they have to take things slow and calm down so that the violence in the state will be reduced, because the way especially Mayaki is going about his campaign and propaganda is actually demeaning, and of course it shouldn't be encouraged, because he keeps pointing fingers that he cannot accurately say it is the truth or it is a lie. So guys, that is it from here. I hope you enjoyed this. Whatever you have to say about this, please drop it in the comment section, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.